Guys, guess who's Bizak? It's me. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Okay.
All right.
Okay. Can you hear me, Mike? How's my volume sounding? Sounds good.
I can hear you.
All right. All right, guys. I took a little trip to Mars. You know what I'm saying? So,
you out of this world.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was gonna come back the same person as I left, huh? Hey, listen, glad you guys are joining us. We got through the storm of getting me up, so we're about to get started. Today we got another powerful day. Let me grab this over here. How are you doing today, Mr. Jason?
Oh man, I can't complain. Y'all won't listen to me anyway.
Yeah. Well, nobody ain't gonna help you. They may listen, but they ain't gonna help you. Mr. Mike James, how you doing?
Amazing, always amazing. Life's great.
Hey, you're killing Facebook and TikTok and your marketing. You're just buying in. Right?
It took me 3 weeks to get that website up. I'm Mr. DIY, I do it myself. That shit took forever.
That's all right, man. Saving that money. Jessica, how you doing? I know you're walking. If it's loud, then.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're excited to see your progress because I got that text message saying you're going to get started no matter what now. So
right. I better stop being scared and just call these people already.
You better start making that money back that you invested. That's what you better start doing.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
We'll get it back. We'll make sure you double 10 times it, 20x it. You'll be all right.
Okay.
Got my auntie on here from New York. How you doing, auntie? She might be a little busy, but we got people tuning in from all over. We're also on Facebook Live, and we're also on IG Live. Emmanuel from South Florida. How you doing, brother? I miss you, man. I know you're down there making too much money. We was talking about me and Emmanuel, Joey Gordon, brother. They both amazing ball players from Brevard County. But Emmanuel been talking about real estate with me for a couple years now. So I'm excited to see how you're actually doing and how's the progress down there in South Florida. I do realize that it's a lot of money down there, so I need to work my way down a little bit more often. Guys, my name is Thomas Owens. I'm on all platforms as the Rich Loser 321. That's YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, IG, and the Rich Loser. He's a person. It's not really me. The Rich Loser represent a person that maybe come from humble beginnings. That's opened up a lot of businesses that tried to, to make it in sports or tried to invest their money and had a lot of hardship, a lot of trials and tribulations, but through it all, they do not give up. They continue to persist. They continue to try their best. They learn from their mistakes, and ultimately they become the rich guy. And when I say rich, I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about rich in time, rich in spirit, rich in your soul, and rich in dreams, and rich in hope and aspiration. So that's the Rich Loser. Hopefully we all buy into it. Hopefully we're able to share it with the world one day. Actually, we're sharing it with the world now. If you're on here at any time, please share this. If you're on the Zoom and you have the ability to go to your phone and share it, when you share a live, it actually becomes live to everybody you share with. So very important that we always share these videos. As always, I don't believe this real estate thing that I'm doing, I don't think it's for everybody that's gonna watch. I think some people are gonna come watch. They're not gonna like the process. They're not gonna like the learning curve. They're not gonna like the time it takes to make the money. And they're not gonna do it ultimately. However, I believe if you share this video, Emmanuel, you're in South Florida. I believe if you share this video, somebody will see it and somebody will take a lot from it, and it will change people's lives. It has changed my life, and it has changed many people that I was blessed to help. It has changed their lives. So that's what we're trying to do. Also, I want to thank my team. I have a team of 4 or 5 people that are like consistently there, that really makes this thing happen. It's not just about logging on and this thing happens. We got some powerful people. Sunday, we got Mike James, we got Jonathan, we got Kizbell, we got Jason. We got a lot of people that really make this thing go. And I look forward to continuing to grow this business with y'all, and ultimately help out a whole lot of people, because I know that's truly all our goals. All right. If you're on here, I want you to consider at the end of this, or while I'm talking, put in the chat box, go on our website at richloser321.com and join our group. All right. This is a mentoring program. We do not drop a course on you and leave you alone. If we do not hear from you for months, you're not out the program. This is a mentoring program where the effort you put in, we help assist you to make that effort successful. So that's what we're doing here. Again, we don't drop no course on you. We don't drop no, we don't inbox you just a bunch of contracts and paperwork and leave you alone. We actually help see you through your deals. Once you put the effort in, we teach you how to find the deals. We teach you, how to talk, what's the lingo, the vocabulary words. We teach you the process. And then when you actually get out there and find these opportunities, we're going to go toe to toe with you. That may take a couple weeks. Some people may take a couple months. Some people may take a couple years, but the relationship is indefinite. All right. But some of the questions I want you guys to ask yourself is, why are you here? Are you here just to listen to me? Are you here to take the next step? All right. What do you actually want out of this? Are you ready to invest in yourself? Are you ready to get a coach? Are you ready to get a mentor? Are you ready to dive deep on Google? Are you ready to go to YouTube and spend 1 million hours taking notes? What are you here for? What do you want to get out of it? Do you want to make part-time money? Do you want to ultimately quit your job and do this forever? Or do you just want a nice real estate portfolio? These are questions that, are very important. I think if you do not ask yourself these, you're going to continue to come here. You're going to continue to go to YouTube and Google. You're going to get great content and information, and you're never really going to get your feet wet. So add that to your notes, your life notes, your goals. What do you really want out of wholesaling? Or do you just like hearing me talk? If you do decide to get a mentor, why do you want a mentor? What would that mentor do for you? How does he look? How does he relate to you? All right. Is it to accelerate your learning curve? Is it to be around somebody that's positive? Is it to get a few secrets? Or is it just to stay connected, to watch a few videos? Whatever that reason may be, I think me and my team have made the proper arrangements for you to receive that help. And so we, again, if you're interested, please just drop it in the inbox. Visit our website, richloser321.com. What's the perception or what's the perception versus reality of your success? Okay, I guess the perception is everybody think they can do anything they want. I thought at one point I can go to the NBA. I'm pretty sure some of you guys on here like I can kill wholesaling. Some of you guys think you could be a CEO of a Fortune 500. Some of you guys think that you can be the top salesperson at your company right now. Okay. Some of you guys think you're still good enough to race a high schooler in track and you can win, So the perception, what your mind tells you versus what's reality is two different things. To actually be successful at anything, even if you're at your current job right now, are you setting your goals? Does your daily routine meet the success you want? You know, are you getting better? You know, do you have a mentor or coach? Are you reading books? How many books are you reading a day? Are you taking notes? How early do you wake up? How much sweat equity are you putting into what you want to master and what you want to be good at? Too often, I'm hearing a lot of people saying they're going to start later, they're going to do it later. I just don't think later exists personally. So I encourage everybody to go ahead, make that plan and start now. We did talk about mindset last week. We're always going to touch on mindset because I truly believe that none of this is possible without the right mindset. Are you going 10%, 20%, 40%, 60%? Are you going 90%? Are you going 100% at what you do? Or are you going 120%? What are you striving to go for? I think everybody here should be going 120%. Okay, if you're not going 120%, you're not really doing good enough. Because again, we're all gonna have bad days. If you try to go 120% and you have a bad day or a bad week, or you didn't make your calls today, or you didn't drop for dollars, or you didn't go on the clerk of courts, you know, maybe you'll fall back at 100, or maybe you'll fall back at 90%. But all of us should be going 120%. And the reason why we all should be trying to go 120% is because everybody's trying to go 100%. What's going to separate you from the rest? Okay. I tend to, when I start working out, going to Crunch Gym or going to any gym, I just go 120 because I know at some point I'm not going to maintain that level. So while I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it hard. Okay. I'm going to go all in. Right. So if you're saying, well, let me get my feet wet, that sounds like 50% to me. And I can tell you, I've never seen a successful person put in 50% and get out 120. I never even seen a person put in 50% and get 50%, right? Usually you put in 50%, you get a little less. So I'm encouraging you today to put in 120%. Most of you guys have not even started on the dreams and aspirations, whether it's wholesaling or not. Most of you guys have not even started. So you're definitely not at 120%. The good thing is if you at least attempt 120%, okay, your level of productivity may fall around 70%. And I can still tell you that's better than most of the world. Now, I got a few questions. Mike James, we'll start with you. What percentage? First of all, what are you trying to do right now? Just give me one thing. I know you do a couple things, but what is one of the things you want to be very successful at right now?
Making offers.
Making offers. Okay. So I'm assuming you're talking about wholesaling. Mike James is talking about wholesalers, and he want to get to a point where he's making more real offers to actual sellers. Is that correct, Mike?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, so based off of you making offers to sellers, what percentage are you giving to that effort right now? And let's all be honest, because this is a time where we're just trying to call each other out to make each other do better. That is my job as a mentor, not to per se be nice or politically correct, but to make you do more and go harder. So what percentage are you giving that right now out of 120?
Out of 120, my execution is absolutely 120. I set a goal that I want to do 10 properties a week. And so that breaks down to like I have to do at least like 2 a day. Like 2 a day is what like at least 10, but I do 2 a day. So I try to send offers to 2 properties a day. Sometimes I don't hit that goal because I run into walls with locating sellers and things like that. So sometimes I don't, but some days I get lucky. I just move on to the next address. I get lucky, and then I get 3 contact informations, and then I get 3 leads that day.
Awesome. All right. Mike is doing a great job. That's a high volume of offers. Guys, that's going to work. I want you to take Mike James, what he just said, because I know for a fact he's an honest guy, and I can't wait for 6 months to a year from now. we're all going to be sitting on here, and Mike James is going to be talking about making $40, $50, $60,000 a deal. And the rest of us, we're going to be like, holy shit, I started at the same time. So again, if you're on social media and you can't see Mike talking, Mike literally just said that, you know, his goal is to make more offers on deals, and he's definitely given 120% effort to the execution of that. Okay. Has that turned into actual dollars yet? That doesn't matter. I can guarantee that this business is all about dollars and making money. So great job, Mike James. You know, one of the things I would suggest from you also, because I know you're using your platform for many different things, is tell people on your platform, like, what do you want? Tell the world what you want, right? Make sure, like, sometimes when I'm looking at people marketing, we're getting the followers, we're getting the viewers. Now we got to tell them what we want, right? And that's what separate Derek Grayson. You know Derek Grayson, Mike James, right? Powerful brother. Guys, everybody, I suggest you go follow Derek Grayson. But one of the things he do religiously is tell you exactly what he wants after he captures your attention. Okay. Even myself, I think I need to get better at specifically telling the world, social media, anybody that's listening, what I want. All right. Jessica, what do you say? Be harsh on yourself if you have to. Up to 100%, 120%. What are you doing right now? As far, what do you want to do? And then what percentage or what effort are you giving it?
I feel like, you know, I'm struggling, like I said previously, with the actual finding the contact information and just having the courage to call them. And the effort that I'm giving to is, like, I'm going to be honest, like 40%.
40%. All right.
Right.
Awesome. Awesome. So today is what? What's today? Wednesday. So tell me, Jessica, what was your activity from Monday to Wednesday? Because I'm gonna re-rate you if you say you ain't do shit.
No, I need that. That's the problem, is disciplining yourself to tell yourself to take the time out to do this. And, right, you know, ask for help. Like, sometimes you got too much pride, you don't want to ask for help. And I actually asked Nathaniel yesterday, he was helping me. And, you know, we're working together a little bit with some probates that I found.
Right.
So I'm doing something. It's just little steps.
Yeah. Well, you have a whole team of people ready to help you. So always let us know. But again, from Monday to today, what did you do?
Well, I continued to refine the probates that I already found. And I contacted Nathaniel so we can find different ways of finding the contact information.
Okay, so you talked to Nathaniel since Monday.
I spoke to him on yesterday. Okay,
perfect. All right, so 40%. All right, Jason, what are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want to do? And guys, this doesn't have to be about wholesale real estate. What I'm trying to say is, what do you want to do? And what are you actually doing to build yourself or make your business better or be more successful?
Right now it's capital. Everything that, all the ideas and all the plans that I have right now, the only reason I'm not able to execute them is simply because of capital. And yeah, wholesale is something that I know can be that conduit to me executing and capitalizing on all the plans that I have now.
Okay, what do you rate your efforts? Be harsh on yourself.
35% right now. I'm probably operating with a Achilles heel injury right now.
Yeah, so when the last time you drove for dollars?
Drove for dollars last Thursday.
When the last time you went on a clerk of court?
Last Thursday.
Okay.
The last time I've done anything real estate was last Thursday.
Okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What do you rate yourself? What's your efforts right now?
I'm trash right now.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Trash.
You know what I wish, Jay? I wish Jessica would re-rate herself. That's what I wish she'll do. Before I'm done, I hope she'll
Okay.
re-rate herself.
Re-rate
Vaughn,
me.
I think she was
ready?
pretty honest.
Jessica?
All right, what you give me, 20%, 15%?
I don't know. Jason said he was trash. I just wish you would re-rate yourself.
Okay, I'm trash too.
Okay. We got 2 trash efforts going on. Juan, what are you doing wholesaling wise? I know you really want to get into real estate. I know you do the art. I know you do a lot of stuff, but you come here a lot. You visit us. I know you're one of the most social people I know. I know you're one of the most hardest working people I know, and I know everything you do becomes successful. What do you rate your efforts as far as getting these houses up under contract right now?
Theo, you know if we don't make any actions, we don't do anything. That's simple. No excuses. I can go both ways. I feel 100%, 120 because I'm literally making moves since day one, since I contacted you. You literally put something in my mind that I didn't know, which is the wholesale. I was aware, I'm getting my license for MLS, and literally I just changed the whole aspect of the industry to now learn more about wholesaling. I mean, I'm gonna be in a month in Florida. I'm moving there just because of it.
Wow, powerful.
It's just, that's how I do it. But at the same time, I know I can do better.
Right.
I know at the same time, I should be going to the clerk, clerk, of course, try to maybe get a deal before I leave.
Yeah.
Maybe, why not?
Yeah.
So,
by the way, everybody, Juan is calling us from Las Vegas. And we got people on here from New York. So guys, wholesaling is a pretty universal thing. But Juan, if you had to be harsh on yourself, which I know you're a harsh guy sometimes on yourself, what do you rate yourself?
Oh, I haven't even started. Like, I'm done. I'm trash. I have to get, like, I know I'll be in Florida in a month. I'm gonna be opening a air conditioning company down there. But not only that, I'm getting licensed for that. But I'm going for it's just a strategy,
right,
to feel
to
more comfortable in a way.
Right.
But my whole strategy is just to go there because I know Florida better than any other state in the States. So I have a lot of connections in Florida. I know the neighborhoods in Florida.
Right.
So I feel really good about Florida, especially with this business. I know it works everywhere because I drove here a couple of times in the neighborhood here in Las Vegas.
Right.
And it's distresses homes everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, all right, Juan. Well, guys, we got, my heart is rejoicing because we got 3 trash cans right now, 3 trash can efforts. Okay. That's a good thing, guys. This is why it's good, because if you're putting out trash can efforts, you shouldn't get nothing anyways. Now, whenever you guys change that model and say, T, I'm killing it. I'm out there. 1, we can start problem solving. And 2, I know for a fact, you're gonna get more opportunities, right? So again, a personal story just about me is that, guys, literally, if you look at my timeline, look at my Snapchat, look at my TikTok, you look at the people I'm talking about, I'm even hosting a free course, right? Guys, this is all prospecting. We're gonna all do it a different way. This is just the way I do it. So I can tell you, literally, I get leads and opportunities all the time, but I'm also looking at like, dang, I'm actually doing a lot of prospecting in different type of ways. So we got some powerful content coming today. As usually, it's gonna be short, but I think it's gonna help y'all get to the next level. All right. And guys, everybody on here, whether you did 10%, 20%, we need to start thinking about doubling our efforts, right? So let's see what happens if we double our efforts. Most people are not going to jump to 120%. Your mindset should be on 120%, but just please nod your head if I got the commitment from you the next week moving forward, just to double your efforts. All right, that's all I want. I'll be excited to ask you guys next week, because again, if me and you, if if we both got in our cars today and drove neighborhoods, we actually have the exact same percentage, the exact same opportunities to find a house, even though I've been doing it 15 years longer than y'all, right? So really, this is a great business model where somebody who's been doing it longer has absolutely no advantage over finding good deals. How hard do you go, just to follow up, how hard do you go after what you want? When do you start when you want something? I say start immediately, okay? How many books are you reading on the subject that you're supposedly mastering, okay? Juan, you've been doing art for a while. How many books, how many articles, it don't have to be books, but how many articles, passages, you know, internet blogs you read on artwork since you've been doing it?
Oh, a lot, Tio. Yeah, it hasn't stopped. I just read one yesterday.
So
yeah.
thousands, if not even
Yeah.
more than thousands.
And the market changes, so you have to keep
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
So guys, so that's what it is. It's like, all right, you come on here. I know Mike James is on here religiously, but what are you guys doing to added value? What books are you reading? What blogs are you going on? You know, there's a lot of different, there's a lot of free resources out there just to confirm, you know, what I'm saying. Or maybe there's people out there that got a different style than me that you guys would actually like better. How many times are you Googling a week the information that you need, you know, to cross-reference it? Again, mentally, whether you're writing down notes or not, I don't know if we're at the note-taking spot, but literally, you should be asking yourself, how many times did I Google in the last week? All right. Mike James just said he's reading Atomic Habits. I love it. Mike James is always mentally, spiritually building on what his goals are and how to accomplish his goals. I have no doubt, and I think nobody else on this live have any doubts that Mike James is 100% gonna be successful. I personally know Mike James, and I know he's already successful anyways. So, how many people are you networking with per week? How many people are you asking wholesale questions to, right? I mean, I think I talk to probably 3 people a day about wholesaling real estate. Now, again, my angle may be a little different than yours, but the truth is if you don't know as much as me, then you should be talking to people about the opportunity, talking to realtors. What do they think about wholesaling? Guys, you even want like negative feedback sometimes. Everybody's not going to be positive. Okay. So ask other people, ask your colleagues, ask your friends, ask your family, you know, what are they doing with real estate? Do they have any real estate? Do they have any real estate intentions? Can you help them when it's time? Guys, even if somebody comes in your inbox and say, hey, listen, can you help me purchase a house? I'm a first-time home buyer. Do not say, oh no, I'm not a realtor. Just be like, yeah, sure. Let me connect you with my business partner. Guys, you should all know realtors anyways. Go connect them to a realtor. And then that way, when they close on the house, they not only thank the realtor, but they thank you. And you can go ask them, hey, listen, do you think I can get a referral video, a testimonial video? Was your service good? The person I referred you to, did they do a good job? How do you get your foot in the door, even if you're doing no deals? Okay. And that's usually going to be with joint ventures. Realtors can't pay you, but realtors can give you great referrals on distressed houses. All right. How many times are you willing to fail before? How many times are you willing to fail before you actually succeed? Like, how many phone calls are you willing to get hung up on? How many doors are you willing to get slammed in your face before, you know, you get to the money? And I can tell you this, a lot of people quit before they even get to the money because of the resistance. How long are you willing to be broke and look stupid talking about you're a wholesaler, right? How long are you willing to, how much money are you willing to put into it? How many opportunities are you willing to blow before you actually accomplish your goal? Before we start, what do you plan on doing to make this work? What do you plan on doing to make this happen? Guys, write that down and then answer the question. I don't need to know all your responses, but like Juan is moving to Florida. He's relocating his whole life because he has more connections, and access to money over here. I already know he's going to do it. But some of you guys, like literally, you're already here and you don't need to be here, by the way. You already got mentors that'll help you. You already know how to work your own clerk of court. Some of the people on this, no matter how many times I show the clerk of court to them, they're not in this county. So they have to go ask their local clerk of court people how to navigate through their websites. I literally been doing this for 15 years, so I just showed it to you in a second. Whether you think the information is valuable or not that I showed you, I can tell you that it has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Please go use it. Don't say, oh yeah, he showed me this little thing on the clerk of courts. No, I showed you a big time, I showed you a big time process that you can make a lot of money even if you suck. All right, so what we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna jump right into it, is how to specialize. So let me go ahead and undo this background. Choose a virtual background. I don't want any background. No, I got it. It worked. So, guys, can you see me? Let me see how I can do this. Can I move this closer? Ooh, that's gonna fall. Yep. Now, well, the back of it came apart too, so. Yeah. Well, make sure it's gonna stand those cord thing up. I think it goes right back there. Lower the computer. Okay, guys, so we're just gonna do a little visual. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm fancy. I'll be getting fancy, guys. Guys, each week I'm gonna get more fancy on you, okay? So just to kind of give you guys a visual, because sometimes I talk for an hour and it's kind of suggested that I stop doing that. Okay, so we're gonna give you a little visual. I'm gonna kind of talk about them. You're gonna take notes, and at the end of this session, you're really gonna get your money's worth. So this is the time to really mentally sink in to figure out, how you're gonna be successful in wholesaling. Okay, what is your niche? Okay, so we already know we're doing wholesaling, but guys, wholesaling is like a huge market. Okay, it's huge. Okay, so now I think I'm cheating you by saying, guys, let's do wholesaling. Okay, so now I'm gonna help you guys break it down. What are we gonna do in wholesaling? Because it's just like saying I'm gonna do real estate. Guys, there's so many components in real estate. It's just like saying, like, hey, listen, I want to go into professional athletes. Well, what are you gonna be if you're gonna go into professional athletes? Are you gonna be the NBA player? Are you gonna be the cameraman? Are you gonna be the brand ambassador? Are you gonna be the coach? Are you gonna be the assistant coach? Are you gonna be the person that, the sports trainer? What are you gonna be? Are you gonna be the team doctor, the GM? Okay, so back to real estate, wholesale real estate, what is your niche? Okay, so I'm gonna go through the categories and then we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Are you gonna do pre-foreclosures? Okay, this is time to write it down because at the end of this, I want you guys to pick what you're gonna do. Are you gonna do foreclosures? What's the difference between pre-foreclosures and foreclosures? Are you gonna do pre-probates? Are you gonna do probates? What's the difference between the two? Are you gonna focus on people getting a divorce? Are you gonna focus on evictions? What's the difference between divorce and evictions? Where do you find them at? Are you gonna do tax delinquencies? And I don't know if you guys can see, but are you gonna do absentee owners, or are you gonna focus on lots? Guys, this is what you paid for. This is what you're coming here for. And if you're not a part of our mentoring program, this is what I want to teach you. I'm going to quickly go through these, but at the end of the day, we would like for you to consider our course, our mentoring program, so we can dig really deeply on these. And guys, just so I won't let you off the hook this time, I want everybody on here, if you haven't already, to at least buy into our $300 program. And the $300 program, and they gave me notes right here to explain it. It's just our Facebook. It's just our Facebook group. But let me tell you about it. Why you should at least buy into it. One, I'm done answering any questions. Please don't ask me no questions if you're not a part of our program. We have a program, and you can ask any questions you want. Okay, so if you're part of at least our $300 package and you refer me a house, I'll pay you up to $2,500 on any deal that you refer over or you need my help on. We got private funding up to $250,000 on any approved deals. You get a 30-minute consultation call with me after you go out and figure out some of your problems. I'll quickly help you solve those problems. We're always gonna do the wholesale overview. You get a wholesale daily success checklist. And guys, if you're already a part of the group, please just put in a chat box whatever you need. A lot of times when you're part of a higher group, a lot of the stuff you don't need. Some of it we're talking about verbally, but a lot of times I'm just gonna help you close your deal anyways if you're a part of a higher group. You get the wholesale contracts and documents. You get live Q&A sessions, networking opportunity with like-minded people. We do that every week anyways. I'm here to motivate you. Guys, I don't be picking on Jessica. I want Jessica to make money. If you want me to stay on your ass, that's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna pay me for it, but that's what I'm gonna do because I know how much money is in this, right? So she never takes it bad. And if she did, I'm still gonna get on her ass. I'm sorry.
I need that. No, I need that.
Exactly. And you get all our past training videos. So again, guys, I'm kind of talking fast on here. You know, you can write down some notes, but guys, to be able to review this stuff with other like-minded people, you're in a group, but you can put chats. And guys, if you're already in this group, start adding chat messages in there. Start asking little questions so we can really go back and forth on some subjects. I don't care how small it is. You know, the more you talk about real estate, the more you use this vocabulary words that we use, the better you're gonna be. So guys, before you get off, please, we're gonna drop it in the chat box. Guys, go just book that low package and just join our group so at least you can be a part of the team and ask these questions. This stuff does work, okay? Pre-foreclosures, I'm about to go quick, guys. We got literally 12 minutes and I'm tired of talking. So we got the pre-foreclosures first, okay? What is a pre-foreclosure? A pre-foreclosure is before the bank forecloses, okay? After the bank foreclosed, literally you would have to go to an auction to get this exact same house. At the auction, you're gonna be dealing with other professionals that have a lot of money, endless bank accounts. The pre-foreclosure is when we get an opportunity to go out there and help the people before they lose their house, before they get a foreclosure, before they go into bankruptcy. We get to help these people. I get to help these people. I get a great feeling from it. Again, go to foreclosure. These people have lost their whole lives. They lost their house. They don't get a dollar. The sheriff comes, put them out. It's completely embarrassing. And they're left with no money, no equity. A lot of times in a pre-foreclosure, they got equity, so we can help them. Pre-probate, okay? A pre-probate is catching it in the early stages when the people first go to the attorney to actually to get the house probated. Probated is when people die. So a lot of times this is for us rich losers that really want to create wealth and be rich, because we're going to be 6 months ahead of the game. So that's a pre-probate, as opposed to a probate when the process, the 6-month process, they've already went through that and they're done, and we're catching the house coming out of probate so they can sell it. The pre-probate, we're saying, hey, listen, I'll buy this house from you. You know, I'll pay for your probate. I'll pay for your probate attorney. I'll pay to get the house all cleaned up now. Guys, in the pre-probate, a lot of times they have fines because the garage door is hanging over and the city is fining them a lot of money, right? So we want to catch it a lot of times in pre-probate, okay? Also with probate, pre-probate, you should be out there getting to know the attorney's names. Once you get good at your local clerk of courts, you're going to recognize that it's the same attorney doing all these probates. You want to give them a call and say, hey, listen, buddy, I want to get on your list. Give me some referrals. You know, I don't know if it's legal or illegal to give attorney kickbacks, but every single attorney that's recommended me a house, I gave them $2,000 back, $2,500 back. If I was wrong, I apologize. But we are investors. We're not governed by rules like realtors. So we can usually give kickbacks. Now, whether they were supposed to take them or not, I don't know about that part. Guys, with the probate process, very easy to find them. All the information is on your county clerk of courts. You can also go to funeral homes, estate planners, okay? You can create landing pages to find people that need help paying for probates. These are all great ideas, guys. Please jump on them. Social media, you can let people know, hey, if somebody recently died in your family and you need money to pay for a probate, my name is Mike James. Please click the link below and I'd love to pay for your probate. Once they contact you, you're gonna let them know the catch-22 is that I'll pay for it, but I wanna go ahead and get it up on the contract now for a great price, and I'll pay for your probate. 9 out of 10 times they wanna sell it anyways, guys. All right. Divorces. Why would you ever attack somebody that's going through one of the worst moments in their lives? Well, one is because the judge already has ordered them to sell the house. So it's not even like you're attacking them. They got to sell the house anyways, okay? You can help pay for their mediation. You can help pay for their attorney fees, okay? If they're gonna give you the price you want, you can help with all these other fees that most families cannot afford. Okay, you can also let them know, hey, listen, I'll give you upfront money. Okay, if we get this, if we can work this deal out, I'll give you a little upfront money. Again, the reason why is because a lot of times they're waiting to go to court and they can't just sell it when you want it, but they know that they're going to have to sell it at the end of the divorce. Okay, so please keep that in mind. A lot of times on the divorces, guys, quit claim deed works really good if you can get both the husband and the wife on board. A lot of times the husband and wife don't want to talk to each other. So you as a mediator and going in between the two of them, as long as you present yourself as you care about both parties and you're doing what's fair, a lot of times they'll sign a contract with you as long as the wife is not there, as long as the husband is not there. Okay. Guys, also on this one, usually I offer uneven disbursements. That means that I'll make a completely different deal with the wife than I will with the husband, okay? Because a lot of times they need different things to move forward. One of them may want their money faster. The other one may want more money. And that's fine, as long as at the end of the day, your numbers are correct for you to make money, okay? Evictions. Why evictions? Evictions are literally the fastest opportunity you can get. On the clerk of courts, it actually provides the person, the plaintiff, information. So if you decide to pick evictions, literally you go to your county clerk of courts and you can not only look up what houses are going in evictions, but you look up the plaintiff, the one that owns the house, and you call them and you make a deal. And a lot of times part of that deal is, I'll buy the house with the tenants in it. I'll buy the house in the condition it's in. Hey, right now we got COVID going on and it's gonna take you literally 6 months to do this eviction. Let's get this deal done. A lot of times homeowners, the landlords have been owning these houses for over a decade. They're ready to sell anyways. Plus now they got this tenant from from hell. Also, I sell, when I'm dealing with the evictions, unfortunately, guys, I sell fear. So, hey, that tenant could put stuff down the toilet. They can mess up the plumbing. They can put holes in the wall. They can break all the windows before they go. And guys, 9 out of 10 times, there's almost absolutely nothing that the homeowner can do to the tenant after they destroy their property. They can try, but it costs more money to get the attorney to file these legal actions. So a lot of people don't do it. Again, when you're dealing with the eviction, could take up to a year. Okay. Last thing, when you're dealing with the evictions, you can do house trading. Okay. So a lot of landlords that got bad tenants, if you have another house for wholesale, you can say, hey, listen, I'll take this house at this price, but also I'll give you another house that you can start renting out, since I know you want to be a landlord. Every landlord doesn't want to get out the landlord business. So house swapping is an option when you're dealing with evictions. We got more coming out. Again, when I break down this stuff more when you're a part of our group. So right now it's just an overview. And guys, if you're a part of our group also, if you're a rich loser already, you should be asking questions in the Friday Q&A about this stuff if you have any interest on it. It's up to you to extract the information, guys. I'm just here to be a guide to help you be successful. Now, what do we have next? Tax delinquencies. Okay, and this could be pre-tax delinquencies and tax delinquencies also, because if you go to your local county property appraisers, tax collector's office, you can see who hasn't paid their taxes also, and you can get to them before they lose the house. Tax delinquencies has the most equity involved because they literally only owe $3,000 or $4,000. They're gonna lose their whole house for $3,000 or $4,000. The next thing I know about tax delinquencies is that these are the most distressed people, because if they can't afford $4,000, they are really in bad shape. These people tend to usually fall into drug addictions or fallen on very hard times, because usually you could just borrow $4,000 if you own a whole house. But at this point, if they can't pay $4,000, they've already ruined their credit with everybody. They don't have a good face with nobody. Okay, so a lot of times they're gonna make a lot of money and you're gonna get a great deal on the tax delinquencies. Absentee owners, okay? One of the things with the absentee owners, and let me go because I wrote some good notes, is that you can send letters to them. They usually live in different states. 9 out of 10 times they live in different states. You can email them, you can call them, you can social media. If you try, it's really hard to find them, which is a very good thing, because the person that finds them actually is 9 out of 10 times going to close the deal with absentee owners, because they're out of state. It's very hard to get their contact information sometimes. Okay. But one of the strategies I do with an absentee owner is I try to let them know the condition of the house. People are breaking into the house, the liability that they have on the table by keeping the house. If somebody breaks in your house and get hurt, you can still be sued. So especially when I see an absentee owner that's not renting the house and it's in bad condition, I know I'm going to get that opportunity. I give them criminal updates. I let them know about the crime in the neighborhood. Okay. A lot of times also, if they're absentee owners and they just come down every so often, I'll let them know, not only will I purchase your house, but I'll rent it back to you. You know, if I decide to do an Airbnb, or if they just come down one time a year, I'll offer to purchase their house and rent out one of my other places when they come down for a few months a year. So guys, there's a lot of different options on the table when you're dealing with these categories. The last one is lots, guys. We consider that low-hanging fruit. There's a lot of land, a lot of lots. People don't know the price. It's hard to get the value of them, okay? And if you go to your local county, that price is gonna always be lower than what the real true market value is. But again, people that own lots, they're just sitting there paying taxes. They don't know what the lot is worth. They have to maintain the lot. It's low-hanging fruit. Since last week, guys, and I haven't even told my team, so I'm about to tell them now, I picked up 2 lots, right? So I picked up 2 lots last week. Guys, I don't even want to tell you the price, okay? You would throw up, okay? Lots are easy. I don't even truly want to deal with lots. The only reason why I'm dealing with lots now is because we're about to start doing new construction. Other than that, I can do a lot of day if I wanted to. They're so easy. I did do a video, so resort back to that video. If you didn't see that video, join the Facebook group. It has that video, it has other video, and it has other powerful content and paperwork that you'll need. Okay, guys, after today, Jessica, Juan, Mike James, Jason, Auntie G, everybody on here, everybody on the live, the Facebook Live. By the way, if you're on Facebook Live, please share this. This is amazing content for free. If it's not for you, it's for somebody else. Okay, guys, but everybody that's watching, I need you to pick one. And then let's set up a consultation, a private consultation to dig deep on how you can be successful. Now, Mike James, quick question. Just because you pick a niche to specialize in and become a guru in, does that eliminate doing the rest of these?
No.
Absolutely not, guys. Just because you pick one, I just want you to master one. That way you can set a routine, a daily routine that you know you're gonna call 10 attorneys a day. You know you're gonna send out 10 letters a day to attorneys. You know what website to go to find these. You know how to look up the people. You know how to read the clerk of court documents. I want you to be good at something. Now, if this guy calls you and say, hey, I'm losing my house, Mike, can you do a deal with me? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Thank you for calling me.
If you go on the clerk of courts, you run into all of those anyway.
You run into all of them, Mike, but it's too much information, Mike. It's too many of them. Dude, you go type in foreclosures, you're gonna get 200 just for that month. You type in probate, you're gonna get 2,000 just for that month. We want you to just focus on this one or focus on this one. Anyways, guys, I'm done for the day. However, I want to take this time to let you know that just because you want to do great in life, just because you want to do real estate, just because you want to do something, it don't mean jack shit. You got to take the first couple steps. You got to get help. You got to invest. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys think this is free. This is not completely free, guys. All right. We have a purpose for doing this. Okay. I'm investing in you guys. This is not really free. Okay. I'm investing in my first round of people that really want to make their first million in real estate. I'm investing in you. Don't think this is free. I'm not that nice of a guy. Juan, tell him I'll elbow somebody in the nose on the basketball court. I don't care. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to get down and dirty. I'm not really that nice of a guy. Okay. there's a lot of people there's a few people allowed in my house, but there's mostly nobody would ever see the inside of my house. I'm not no nice guy where some random person can come hang at my house. So if I'm coming off like that, good. Maybe I'm selling what I want to sell to you. But guys, I am doing this because I have to give to receive. This is a part of my marketing strategy, okay? I'm giving you the content so you guys can go out there, find opportunities and ask me questions so I can help other millionaires, okay? I need testimonials out of you guys. I need success stories out of you guys. But please invest in yourself. If you really think you're gonna do all of this for free and you're not gonna run into any problems, or you're gonna call me last second when you got a $60,000 deal on the table, it's gonna cost you more because I'm gonna take half, if not all of that deal from you. I'm not this nice guy that does things for free. Please invest in me, guys. Please at least start with the bare minimum. We got packages from 300 to 10,000. And I fully think the $10,000 one is going to be worth it because when you call me on that big deal, I'm going to be able to solve your problems. But for now, just connect yourself. I got a great team. We're doing great things. And one day we're going to show you behind the scenes what we're doing. I mean, it's truly amazing. It's not easy as I thought it would be, but it's truly amazing. And guys, no matter where you are, we want to partner up with you to make sure that you don't just end in wholesale. Wholesaling is going to be your beginning. You guys are going to end where I end, which is not going to be wholesaling. It's going to be pretty much enriching others, right? Enriching the world with what you know. So guys, you have to do it, get the experience, get the knowledge, and then you got to give it back to everybody else. And then that's when you really start to reach. Guys, I get leads every single day without prospecting nothing. Every day. I get contracts and leads on houses. And look what I'm doing, that you can do the exact same thing once you get the knowledge and experience. Guys, thank you. Please share this on social media. Please screenshot it with your phone. Please comment on how we can get better. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.